Hello, welcome to Prota Structure Lesson Guide 1, prepared by Kevin Suko. This is an introduction to Prota structure. We are going to give a guide on modeling of a two-story block of flat building. Our target audience. This lesson is specifically prepared for people who have a good idea of manual design or reinforced concrete structures, but may not know how to do so with Prota structure. This is a follow-up of practical lesson 2 on AutoCAD earlier posted. If you have watched our previous videos, you will need to proceed with this. Aim and objective. The aim of this lesson is to introduce beginners to the use of Prota structure application for modeling or reinforced concrete frame structures. At the end of the lesson, learners should be able to draw grid lines and offset seam, insert columns with properties, insert beams with properties, insert slab with properties, and also perform analysis of the structure and obtain structural reports. Floor layout. If you have watched our previous video, yes, the practical lesson 2 on AutoCAD, you can see that this particular layout is drawn from that structure, from that the drawing we made in AutoCAD. So I have already stated in the previous video that we are not going to show how this paneling is done, this framing is done. It is believed that before somebody should be able to use Prota structure, the person must have had a good background of structural design. Yes, Prota structure is a complete professional application package. So it's not just for fun or for anything. They are used by professionals. So if you don't really have a good knowledge of reinforced concrete design, please go back and learn very well before you use this application. This is going to be our floor layout, while we are going to draw that in the Prota structure. Now this is going to be roof layout. I decided to make sure that the floor layout and the roof layout are almost the same. Like, not almost, they are the same. There is no much thing to change here. So it's actually the same thing. The difference might be on the properties of some of the elements. For instance, while the floor beams might carry a size of 225 by 450, depending on the analysis, the roof beams might not be 450, might be as small as 350. So maybe that will only be the difference, but in terms of the framing, I decided to make it the same thing. What you have to note about this lesson is that we will not do any pre-analysis setting or any other setting before carrying out this modeling. We are not going to import we are going to import the existing setting from any previous work we have done before. That means we are not really going to do any setting. So the settings we are going to use to model this, we are going to import it from the previous settings we have done. If there is need, while we hope should be indicated by the learners, we shall have a separate session for the setting process. We will not explain deeply on structural implications on selection of the member properties. If need be, we shall have a separate session for that. We want to recommend that whosoever wishes to have a deep understanding of modeling with Prota structure should learn how to do manual design very well. Please, this is a professional application. You cannot just wake up one day and say you know how to model, and then you start modeling and you think you have done it. If you don't really know the manual design or you have practical experience, what you are doing might not actually give a good or acceptable outcome. So please be aware of this. Be aware of this. Please, it is very important. You should know how to do manual design. Alright, so that is all I wanted you to understand, and we are going to do the practical session few days after this particular video. This video on the guide is launched. On our next video, we will be illustrating on Prota structure application based on the guideline listed on this lesson guide. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so that you will be notified when the video on the Prota structure practical session is uploaded. Please just note that it doesn't cost anything. Click on the subscribe button and it is done. Thank you for watching. Until then, bye.